Hey Goodfellas, I'm about to show you my office, my pens, my notebooks, my inks. I do have a new notebook that I'm using quite a lot. I'm sure some of you are already quite familiar with that notebook, but I want to show you around my office and the tools that I use. So let's go. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, we were supposed to have some really cool video up, but the last 2 weeks have been absolutely incredible and we just didn't manage to finish the videos like we were supposed to do. But I didn't want to leave you without a video, so it's actually Sunday morning. I do have plans for midday, but I took myself the time to shoot this. And actually, I think it's gonna become quite an interesting one. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna take you with me and show you around my office and the tools that I use. First thing, this little good fella here, Ray. How are you, Ray? He's super happy to be in the video. So these are the two pen boxes that I currently use. I have one Toyota Craft in black for 60 pens with the glass top. We're restocking Toyota Craft very soon. And this is a very cool Mont Blanc pen box that I got from the manager of the New York boutique when I visited him. That was a wonderful gift that I got, very happy about it. Still looking to fill it up. You know this one, right? That's the Delta Good Life. This is the pen pouch of the Design C. This is the Aztecs here. That's a Shalana that I truly love. This is another oversized Delta Dolce Vita. Let me just show you briefly around here, because after I want to show you the inks that I use, the paper that I'm using, and the way how I use all of the things that are part of a pen collector. Heidelberg carbon fiber pen, quite cool one. That's a beautiful pen that I got as a gift from Yvette. Very proud about this, very happy about it. I forgot I had this wonderful demonstrator of Aurora. This is a pretty cool one. Yes, I love this Caran d'Ache here, super nice. Then we have Stipula. I was very happy yesterday. I looked at this one again. That's a custom order that I did with Montegrappa in this ivory cellulite that is now sold out. And of course, our Kirsch. That's a limited edition of Style of Zug. Where are you going? Now he's gonna start stressing that he wants to go out. That's a very cool limited edition of 50 that we did as a rollerball and as a fountain pen. Below here. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something quite special. This is a prototype. So I wanted to do the cherry wood one as both an extra and then this model here, which is an Elmo. But then when it arrived, I mean, beautiful pen, honestly. It was supposed to be with a steel nib. No, 14 karat gold nib. But it was supposed to be a bit less expensive. Okay, go. Of course. Was supposed to be a bit less expensive. No sterling silver on this one. Let's see if it focuses. But then I decided, no, we're gonna do one. It's gonna be one solid edition. So the extra, which of course is sold out by now. We have the Dunhill carbon fiber. There's another Stipula with this very interesting resin here. Then this Sailor, which definitely needs to be cleaned, but it's never gonna become clean. Some more pens here. This is the number one. Design 01, this is the Pelican Chrono Swiss Stiloscope. This is a special project denim. This was the first denim sample that we did for Heidelberg, made by Luca Roccaforte. And then some more Italian pens, the Jacob & Co pen that my father did. And what do we have below here? Oh yeah, I do have a goat here. I mean, you know this one. This is the Otto Hood Porsche that we did. This is the Kaka Kaladze Cartier. Kaladze was a AC Milan player, but here I have one of the most important pieces of the collection. It's the Credit Suisse pen. This is gonna be, I mean, imagine you'd have a Lehman Brothers pen at home. This was brought to me by someone that works at the UBS now, and I mean, one of our financial advisors, and said, listen, this is gonna become pretty iconic. And I said, you know what? I think you're right. I'm gonna put this one in the pens that I collect. This is a very nice Ecuador that I purchased on Ricardo, Basel Landschaftliche Zeitung. Really love it. Well, these are some of the pens. You've seen this one in the video that I did, the collector talk video. Then we have, of course, the beautiful Mont Blanc book, a Faber-Castell Jubilee 250 years anniversary. This was something that we received at the store during like Christmas time. Supposed to put the pen in here. Now I brought it home and I have it here. These are two Aurora iconic pieces that are exhibited at the MoMA of New York. I'm a big lover of modern art and of course of the MoMA and of course of New York. So I have them both exhibited here. My 5-pen pouch of Mont Blanc is here right now because I'm using another one that I'm going to show you. But of course I'll pull it out very soon and be using it for sure with pleasure. Some of the notebooks that I use for specific things, because it's almost like every notebook has specific purpose. For example, this notebook here was a very old Leuchtturm leather notebook that I had where I was writing all of my, hopefully I do no disaster, where I was writing all of like the quotes and aphorisms that I was seeing, sometimes even things that I was writing myself. I really love to write poems, ideas, concepts, philosophy almost, and it's all in here. And actually I'm starting to write these quotes here out in this book in a bit nicer way. Let me see, this is a beautiful extreme notebook. Let me see if you see. And then how beautiful is it to be able to pull this one out and just rewatch it. I do a lot of Italian, I have to say. I love the Italian language. It's one of the languages that I speak most. And then of course English. Let's see if I manage to put it in. Yes, great. This is a journal that I'm doing. And this is a book that I am using. It's a Smythson book that I'm using to write all the excerpts of the books that I'm reading. So we have The Alchemist to start. Then it goes further, Think and Grow Rich of Napoleon Hill. Then we have, maybe I missed something. Not sure. Keep on going. I'm just showing you. I think here there is, yes, Atomic Habits of James Clear. And honestly, I've used this one and went through everything I was reading back. And sometimes even, The Alchemist has been a book that inspired me very, very much. And I love to go through it. So you see, I have everything exactly noted. And then I'll take the book back and I start writing. So one thing is I go over the book again by writing the excerpts that I found most interesting of the book. And then I write them in, and then I also use the book to reread them whenever I need inspiration. Namiki book, Cartier Tank watch book in German. This is the one of Canton, and then some other books that I have here. More for an historical purpose. This was a Bible that I purchased on Portobello Road in London when I was something like 17, and I found it. I felt like I was buying something super, super valuable. But let's go over to my desk. You see, maybe this one turns out to be a pretty cool video at the end of the day. This is my desk as it is, no faking. No extra, making it nice. It's pretty secret. So, Toma River, brand new. We're gonna stock them at Style of Zug, so it's gonna be something that we're soon gonna have at the store. I love this book, the Ferrari book of Enzo Ferrari of Mont Blanc. this one also is a bit newer than the previous one that they were doing. So this is a new production. Actually, Montblanc is coming out with a new quality when it comes to paper, when it comes to the content of the notebook itself. I will try to do a video where I explain this because I think you're gonna find this extremely interesting. Then this is a notebook that we had created, and I like it. A first production that we did with the Style of Zug logo wasn't as good as we wanted it to be, but look at this. I mean, it's rather grainy and, it absorbs the ink, but it, stays very nice. It doesn't like feathers or things like this. So I actually like it. I write on it very much. This is a book that I really use as, brainstorming, doodling. Sometimes I'm just doing this kind of things. Look, this is the proof here. I even put my glasses sometimes on top. So it's really something that I'm just using like that. We sell this at Style of Zug for like 13 Swiss francs. And honestly, I love it. I used to have a Nelco notepad, which was really not cool. And I had this wonderful pens and then this terrible notepad. So I said, no, we need a nice notepad that you can use while on the phone without having to think too much and then just throw it away. Because then the idea is to, write things on purpose beautifully and thought after on the notebook. So I'm actually probably gonna use this pad also. Ask my wife to test the paper. Everything she's doing is writing our dog's name on it. So maybe also as a comparison, this is a much more like silky paper, very flat. I have to say, quite a superior writing experience. Very smooth experience. Well, this one is a bit more grainy. You can also hear it from the sound how it writes. Both nice, different. This is the beauty of this world. The different paper, the different pens and nibs. Then of course the different inks that one can use. There's a bit of a mess here, but it is how it is. I'm gonna show you some of the things that I'm using. So this, I'm pretty much obsessed. This is a pretty personal book, so I'm not gonna open it up. I'm also not gonna test it. It's a Montblanc notebook. I guess many of you have a Montblanc notebook. Tomo River paper, it's only 52 grams. And even if it's 52 grams, look at how, it doesn't bleed through, it doesn't go through. Let's see on this paper. Similar to very good paper, but this is something like 100 gram. This is 52 gram. So Tomo River paper is really, really incredible. Sometimes I do still use this to-do pads. I'm actually still thinking about doing this for Style of Zug. Just don't have time to, we don't have time to take on all the projects and ideas that we have, but we really need to. Of course, always with me, the Elbwood Pocket Master hand hammered. I am writing a lot with this one, which is the Sailory Romiabi. This is a gift that I got from a friend and customer when I visited him in the US. Honestly, love this pen, always loved Gatsby as a character, always loved the story of Gatsby, the last sentence of the book of Gatsby, and also the moment when it was written, the situation, the personal situation that Fitzgerald was in when he was actually writing the book. This is my Ancient Egypt. It is inked, let me show you, because it is inked with the Apricot Asha. Let me show you this one. It's the new ink of the year of Pelikan. Now let me show you how it is, how it performs. In a second, I'm trying to, here we go. So interesting shades of orange, very apricot-like. I don't know how you say apricot. It's apricot, yeah. Apricot is apricot. I don't know. It's because it's a French word for me. Apricot. Interesting color. Personally, right now, still not my favorite. I am trying to get used to it. I find it to be a bit light, but of course, it's been very successful so far. You know, sometimes I need to get used to this kind of colors. So we even did a little test of the new apricot of Pelikan, which you might be happy that I've done so. And here's some of the inks that I have. I have two Enzo Ferrari inks back there. Garnet Red, which you probably know that I truly love. This is a Lucky Orange of Mont Blanc. Beautiful color. This I absolutely adore. But it does behave, you know, it stores quite a bit in the ink, in the reservoir, so gotta be careful with that, but that ink is not available anymore. Then, wait, let me come here. Then we have, I think this is petrol blue, or it's petrol blue of Mont Blanc, I think this one. This is a very cool little ink that I got from a brand in India, which I don't remember, unfortunately. Shinryoku, the golden lapis of Pelikan that has shimmering ink, gold elements. This is an ink, very nice blue ink of Fellow. I think this one is made in Japan also. And then the Apricot Asha of Edelstein, that's the latest ink of the year. Nice to have, I mean, nice to be part of a collection. Have you seen the little pelican here in the back? Cool. Then I have this Caran d'Ache violet, ultraviolet cartridges for, of course, my beautiful Elwood Hammerschlag. And I did tell you that I'm not using the 5 pen pouch for now because I'm using another 5 pen pouch, and it's this one. It's the one of Pilot. That's a black one with this very nice velour kind of inside grayish. Look at this, produced by Pilot. I have in this pouch here my Gatsby, my Romiabi, my Ancient Egypt. I have a rollerball Caran d'Ache Terre d'Ombre, which normally doesn't come as a rollerball, but I did switch it with the Caran d'Ache Grand Bleu that I have over here. So this one right now has a fountain pen nib on it. And yeah, I need to find out which other pen I'm gonna use in the 5 pen pouch. Actually, let's do it funny. You tell me from the pens that I saw, which is the 5th pen that I should put in my pen pouch, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I purchased a Tomo River book for my wife because she wants to journal. I mean, she journals with such a pen. These are the pens that she's using. I mean, we're changing the game of the luxury pen industry, and she writes with the worst pens available on the market. I mean, they're fun, but I need to find her a good and cool and nice fountain pen without any doubt. Well, guys, fellas, I hope you enjoyed this little unexpected tour. I think at the end of the day, it was quite informative. I actually had a lot of fun doing it and going through it and showing you how I use my pens, which notebooks I use, and so on. Please let me know down in the comments how you do it, which notebooks are you using, which inks are you using most, which are the pens that you prefer. This is, Yvette calls it almost the Trinity. So I'd love to hear from you. What is your Trinity? What are the inks that you love most? What are the pens that you love most currently? And what are the notepads or notebooks that you love most? I know there's probably a wide variety, but we always have, you know, something that is being right now, and that's what I'm interested in. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more of exciting and less freestyle content that is coming up, and don't forget that together we are changing the game.